In this video, I'm going to show you how to install the Tor browser on Ubuntu Linux. In my previous one, I showed you how to do that on Kali. Kali and Ubuntu are members of the same family. They come from the Debian Linux operating system. And however, Kali has the repositories that has packages for the Tor browser. So you can just say apt install on Kali, but that's not going to work on Ubuntu. There's going to be a different method. So let's go to the screen and I'm going to show you how to do that. First thing, we should go on Firefox and try to look for the Tor project page. So I'm going to say Tor browser, and it will take us to this page for the Tor project. And I'm going to go there, and when you click on download Tor browser, it will give you the option for different operating system, and I'm interested in this one, Linux. I'll click on the Linux download, and that download has begun. This is going to download by default to the download folder, and you can just go through files and you'll see your download folders. So it's completed. Or I could click here on this folder to go directly there. So right there, and here am I on downloads, and this is the download folder. You would notice that this file is compressed, so we have to uncompress it. You can use the command line to do that, but it's so easy, we don't have to complicate it. Just double click on the file and be patient, and it's going to uncompress itself. Look at it's preparing. It's uncompressing, and there you go. That's an extra folder. The next thing you want to do is open this folder one time, open it the second time, and right now you see browser and another option that says start-tor-browser.desktop. We are going to stop right here where we find these two icons. We're not going to go in any further. And right now, we have to launch this browser with the command line. And I would right click here within this white space and I will open this directory, right? This is the path from my home, my downloads, my Tor browser folder to Tor browser folder. I want to open all of this path in my terminal. So I could just as well right click here and say open in terminal. And there you go, guys. It's open in the terminal. If I do, I'm going to try to increase the font size for you. Control Shift plus. Sorry, I'm going to try to increase the font. Excellent. Okay, so if I click down and I do a PWD, sorry, that gives you the path from my home, XDB, download, Tor browser, Linux / Tor browser. If I do an ls-lh, you can see the two files there, the browser folder and this file. This is an executable file. If you look at the permission, read, write, execute on this file. So I'm going to execute this file. I'm going to hit a period of / start -tor browser desktop. And when you hit enter, that's it. It will automatically launch the Tor browser for you, and you should be able to hit connect and then find yourself with access to the dark web. You can go to the dark web from here. So that's very easy. The only concern I have with this one is every time I need to launch this browser, I would have to come into this directory, right, to do that. And so let's do one final thing to make it permanent. If you click here on our start menu in Ubuntu, click on that, and if you look here, I don't see any icon for Tor browser, which means I will always have to launch it with the command line, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to do the same command again. That's just Tor browser, period / start-tor-browser.desktop space -- I'm going to say register -app. When you do that and I hit an enter, it's going to register it. Look at this. It says Tor browser has been registered as a desktop app for this user in this directory, right? /local /share /applications. Now let's go ahead. I'm going to close my terminal. I don't need it anymore. Close everything. And look at what happens. I'm going to click on here again to show apps. And look at this. We have the Tor browser. We don't always have to go on the command line anymore. You click on that, it should launch the browser, and all I have to do is hit connect to start my journey into the dark web. I want to thank you for watching this video. Go ahead and give me a like and a subscription and a subscribe. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.